Hi, welcome to this week's Midweek Connection. My name is Todd Jordan. I serve as senior pastor here at Strawbridge United Methodist Church. I am delighted that you've joined me. This month, as we are celebrating who we are as Strawbridge United Methodist Church and who God is calling us to be, we are sharing with you testimonials from church members who have been impacted by the church and wanted to share a little bit about what Strawbridge means to them.
Well, I'm Meredith Koerner.
And I'm Bill Koerner, and we've been here just about a year now.
When you think of Strawbridge United Methodist Church, what comes to mind? What are some words? What are some experiences that you've had that you may want to share?
The biggest impression we had the first time we came here was how accepting and welcoming the church was. And I know you hear that all the time, but it's really true. Of course, we knew some people here, but there are a lot of people we'd never met before. And they introduced themselves to us. We immediately started out in the choir. That's kind of our thing. And we're welcomed with open arms there. And Lindsay, the director, had us get involved in different ways very early on with our instrument playing and with joining different committees. So it was just a very easy place to become assimilated.
Bill, I know we tried to provide opportunities for leadership for those that were ready to. You've served in a couple of ways. You want to talk a little bit about some of the things you've done here?
Well, first, as newcomers under the circumstances, we were just blown away by the invitation to immediately take part in leading the church, and that's one of the most lasting impressions that I've had so far, is just that this is a church that's like family. We work things out the way we want to do them together. We are interested in what other people think. We are really not proud in any way of our particular interpretations in that, but we understand that we all need to approach the Bible with humility, and that really appeals to us.
What are some other things that you do?
Well, I've gotten involved in the Koinonia Sunday School class, and that's a wonderful class made up actually of a lot of new people as well as longtime Strawbridge members. And as Bill was saying, it's just a place where we can discuss any issue, whether it's a social issue, a theological question, and there are all kinds of opinions and perspectives, but people feel free to discuss them, and we all come away, I think, with a better understanding, not just of each other, but of the Bible and God's plan for our lives. So those conversations have just been wonderful.
We really like the emphasis on adult Sunday school. I think that's, families can only be so big, and you can't get really to know folks unless you're with a smaller group, and I think the Sunday schools are so important for that reason.
You lead a choir that is not officially a Strawbridge choir, but y'all rehearse here now, and so you want to talk a little bit about...
It's because of that, the best church for the community philosophy that Strawbridge really lives up to, and that was so impressive to me. This choir that I work with is women that have been together for 25 years, and we have a lot of new members too, but we became an ecumenical choir, left our church affiliation, became an ecumenical choir about a year ago, and we needed a home, a place to rehearse, and Strawbridge just welcomed us with open arms. So we don't have a whole lot to offer Strawbridge, but they offered us their, our facilities, and just supporting us in every way that they can to help make our group as successful as possible.
And Sola Grazia has actually sung here a couple times,
We
right?
have. We've sung here, and we're going to be singing again during Advent, so we're excited about that.
Anything else you want to share or anything else you want to say?
We feel like we found our church home. And we felt that way not very long after we walked in the door the first time. So it's a tremendous gift to be here.
It's a tremendous sense of gratitude for this church and the way it has received us. When we first came and talked with you, Todd, we used the analog that we were kind of like refugees. We felt kind of cast away from our former church. And I don't feel that way anymore. This is home.
This is where we should have been all along.
This is our church.